Alright. Here we go. And man just reads the Carp's comments. I do not just read Carp's comments. I read everything I see. Shouldn't. I shouldn't read everything I see because there could be something that someone posts in there that I should not read. But yeah. It is FoxTail. So, oh, 2 chapters. This game, I did play this game a while back on my on YouTube, like 4 or something episodes. But then an update happened, and it said, and because of the update, all files that you currently have been deleted because things that you have done and gone through most likely would have been altered. So you had to start from the beginning. So here we go. Let's eat that shroom. That mushroom? I like mushrooms. I'm in love already. Let's eat unknown mushrooms in the woods and get high. Oh, come on! Let's not do that. Here we go. Forgive me if I don't read some of your comments, Carp, because some of your comments are just not something I want on my YouTube channel. Because this is going to my YouTube. I thought Grandma would meet me here. Maybe she forgot about my arrival. Alright, so yeah, I can click on things and get and start inspecting things. And I have this tab down here full of items that I can, let's say this. I click, drag, and I can do something like that. The letter from Grandma. This used to be a ticket office. I remember Dad buying tickets here. And yeah. You can go left, right, click on things. Hey, spell no, no. If I have big latency, and you already. She is cute. She's definitely cute. You smash your modem? Why would you smash your modem? Just because you have latency? Don't do that. Half of the houses are abandoned. Everyone's been moving to the city. Too bad. Yeah, countryside is very, very charming. It has so much nature. Look at this. I would love to live in a house like this. I took the wrong turn. Ah, you're exploring. Nature is quick to restore what was lost. A bindweed has already braided through the tree, or window. I could see the room and burned furniture through the window. One eerie sight. If you make latency, if you can't help, it's okay. Most likely we'll be backtracking, so... From the looks of it, this house is burned down long ago. You live in a village like this. That's so cool! I would love to as well! I would love to. Oh. I don't have to go in there. That place is dirty and creepy. Fair enough. Oh. A boundary pillar. Hey look, Carp, a mushroom! And I picked it! Can you tell me when you read this comment? Just now. A Boltius. Can't do that, man. Can't do that. Can't eat the mushroom. I can't wait to get to Grandma's. I miss her so much. It's not okay. Thank you, Fire Games, for being voice of reason. The beehive is so large. Oh, crap. These flowers have such a strong scent. But the bees won't let me come close. Am I your time now? I'll try to keep track of what you say when you say it. Oh crap, I missed something she said. What did she say? What did she say? I was reading chat. She looks like she's giggling. Yoink. That's... a fresh newspaper. An issue of the Village Herald. I wonder what's in the news. Latest methods of beet weeding. Invitation of digging carrots. Innovations of digging carrots. I think that mushroom might be edible though. It could be. Probably. Grandma's roses are always the most beautiful. Can't wait for puzzles. Oh yeah. Like I said, I played like 4 episodes of this on my channel. So there is trying to figure out what is used on what. I have done a bit of it, but they did say that your file will be deleted because there'd be alterations. So there might be alterations to the beginning area. So things might be new. Or it'll give you a slow and painful death. Hi! Hi, Micah! How you doing? Welcome to the stream, and welcome to FoxTail. I'm gonna open this so I have some cool air. During streaming, it just gets a little warm inside. Is this heck? Everybody got pink names for me. I don't know. I'm curious. Why does everyone have pink name and purple name? It's not wrong. It's just I hope everyone can have a different colored name so I can discern them easier. Same you. Yeah, I'd choose pink. Okay. I'm not planning on cleaning up. Not unless Grandma asks me to help. Okay. Grandma loves sitting on this bench. Grandma hung out the wash. I'm so nostalgic! These games were my childhood. Yeah. Not really my childhood, but it's still really good. It's still really a good game. Why are you loving so much Pixel Story games? Why not? I mean, depending. This one looks charming, and I did play a while of it, like many months ago, but then the game got updated and restarted, so I'm not so thirsty yet. From what I remember, you will be. You will be later. Can't see why you had to change heck to heck. Oh well. Can't wait to see Grandma. I miss her so much. It all depends on the subject. Grandma, Grandma, here I am. Oh, look how much you've grown. You've turned into a real beauty. You don't look like a wolf cub anymore, as in your childhood. The Grahams have never resembled a wolf cub. Oh, but of course you did. Look at you now. You're so beautiful, slender, and fiery red. You weren't named Leah for nothing. You're our sunbeam. Aw, Grams, you're embarrassing me. Oh, what am I doing? You must be hungry after your trip. I've made duff pie, your favorite. Let's have some tea and you'll tell me everything. Get a tea drawer out of the hutch. Alright. Man, my favorite animal is a fox, and this just makes me smile so much. Eee! Same here. I'm not Azure Blue Fox for nothing. I chose Fox for a reason. In my childhood, I watched Fox and the Hound, and they look so cute. So yeah. The grandma is a fennec fox. How come? Story. Yeah. I moved my PC downstairs temporarily last week. Strangely, after I moved it, my PC could handle better graphics than before. Nice. When I moved it back upstairs, A week later, my computer could no longer handle the good graphics. Now I'm sad. Moving it back down didn't give the graphics back. Crap! Well, you had that time of pleasure of having good graphics for a while. Too bad that the luck was only there for a moment, like the Fountain of Youth or whatever, and you put it down there. The computer was joyous. You plucked it from its home, and it's going, no, wait, that's my lovely spot. When you put it back, it's going, I'm not giving it to you back. You took me away. So many various candies. Yoink. A yoink. And a pluck. I already have candies of each color. God gives you something for one moment. I'll say moment because I'm pretty sure you meant that. Moment, and you ruined it. I ruined it, or who ruined it? I don't know who ruined it. Let's get some pie. Granny's pie. Nothing tastes better. I'm pretty sure a lot of things could taste better, but I understand what you're meaning. Doink. I already have one. Alright, let's go get the tea. Wind in His Fur. Notes of a Writer, Volume 3. He must have been a very keen writer if he wrote 3 whole volumes. I wonder how he managed to write all of this if he was so busy writing. I don't believe in God. The only supernatural being I believe in is the Holy Carp. All hail the Holy Carp. Carp, you ruined it. Ah. The Holy Carp makes sure I sleep well at night and scares away the bed bugs. Very nice. Well, look, there's a little carp right here. That religion is a false. I believe in the God of the sun and flames. Oh, I got a book. Little Fishy. Where's your school? Were you left behind? A bottle of an unfamiliar liquid. There's not a lot. Labeled Fenia. Take this twice a week. No, there we go. The jar is absolutely empty. A jewelry box. A box with threads, spools, and buttons. Alright. Oh, the jar is empty, Grams. Do you have any more tea or coffee? My. This was an oversight. Oh well, do you think you could run and get some from old Corsac? He's an expert at gathering herbs and making tea blends. I remember his den under the oak. I was so terrified to go there. Don't be ridiculous. He's not scary at all. That's what you think. Do you remember the way you were just a little fox back then? Of course I do. Go to the woods, reach the nest, and turn left. Off you go then. The tea won't bring itself. So, you believe in a giant ball of burning gas? It gives us heat, and they say it made fire. It's mysterious like those mortal gods, too. There's nothing but dense forest outside the window. What a beautiful sight. This is a photo of young Grandma and Grandpa. He's a handsome pilot, and she's the adorable, petty young fox in a white dress. And it gave me immortality. I still get sick, but I don't die. This is a gigantic nuclear ball of gas. Nothing special. Says the one that Leah Sunbeam. Wait a minute. Before you go, I've got something for you. Now, where did I put that? Ah, here. Grandpa has left this key for you.
He asked me to give it to you when you came.
Did he mention what the key was for?
No, he didn't. But I believe you'll figure it out.
I'll have to look around the workshop then. Thanks, Graham. Well, I'll be on my way then.
Be back soon.
As you dart out the door as she says that, couldn't you just sit and let her say something instead of, I'll be on my way then?
All right, see you later.
Just darting out the door. How dare you defy the god of sun and fire? Yes. Ooh, you will pay! Take the sun away from me. I'll be fine until I eventually freeze to death. You're a frozen little carp. Alright, so we got a couple of items. We got some pie. And yes, we can eat it. But that only is a temporary pleasure of Nami pie. Boy, this axe is really stuck to the log. And how am I supposed to pay? I don't have any money. Well, it's just like my childhood. My favorite workshop. This mechanism looks incomplete. Well, it looks like we have a little bit of a puzzle going on here. Nope. Well, I ain't gonna help anytime soon. This is what I am here to provide: flames and heat. Life is the price. Price? I don't want to be in a competition. Tools. Foxkind has always dreamt of flight. Now, how do I leave this planet? Now, how do I leave this planet? Ooh, pocket knife. That's my grandfather's knife. I remember it. Well, why would I turn it on? It's broad daylight. Jars and bottles. Empty and useless. Bottles are not useless! Link had so many uses for those bottles. He bottled up bugs, he bottled up potions, he bottled up fish. I mean, I don't know how big that nozzle was, but he scooped up some fish and just cork bottled it up and then fed it to Lord Jubba Jubba. Not the prize, the price, like the cost. An old radio. Grandpa used to listen to it all the time. What if I turn it on? I'll try. What if it works anyway? What if it works anyway? Oh my gosh! Great. Now that's without a doubt a useless box. It's not useless. It can always be used by someone, especially a technician. The drawer is locked. I need a key. How about this key? Does this key work? Ta-da! Seems like Grandpa has left his diary for me. I remember him writing in it. This is odd. Some pages are torn out. Cost? I didn't buy anything. Are you scamming me? Man, I love this game. I give up. I'm glad you like it. Success! Now, where's the price? And so we agreed to move to the village after all. This place is quiet and peaceful. We need nothing more. Great Tail, my high school friend, told us about a vacant house that we could buy back in his home village, and it turned out pretty cozy. Blankety blank, torn out pieces. Yesterday, Great Tail told me there was a solution. Sure enough, he showered me with complicated terms, and I barely understood half of it. What matters is, there's a solution. We're setting out first thing tomorrow. Rippity snippety, out comes the pages. It's been more than a week since our return, and he just locked himself in his house. Our quest has been on for years. A mere week is nothing. Still, Even this suspense is killing me. Rank! Right out of the book. We embark on another trip today, much further this time, beyond the lake. The local forest is much more ancient, but oddly enough, there are settlements here. 2. Commas always pause me. Greytail has been talking to an old lady by the river until well into the evening. This is where we stayed for the night. We'll be on our way home tomorrow. Ah yes, the price for myself. Some vanilla ice cream with syrup. Yum. Ah dang you mortal, my intellect is beaten. Well, isn't that nice? May I keep my non-existent life now? Snip, clip, out of the book. We go herb gathering weekly now. Greytail keeps reassuring me that the solution is getting closer. But all I see is that drifting away as days go by. It's been more than 2 months, and he's still struggling to find the right formula. Pip pop out the book. Fire! Everything is burned down, and he hardly seemed to notice. He said he'd moved to his grandpa's old house, and the next day he was pulling me back into the forest. He was telling me something about the mines beyond the lake, but I was still shocked by what had happened, and was hardly paying attention. 6 months of work burned down in an hour. You may, for now. Thank you, burning person. I guess I remember doing that, what you read in that page. Let me something about mines beyond the lake. Still shocked what happened to paying hardly any attention? 6 months later, burned down the house in an hour? Is that what happened? Hip hop, here we go again. We spent almost a week in the mines, but it was worth it. We came back home with new ingredients, and in another 2 days, Greytail came to visit us and left the oh-so-long-awaited gift. Later, he explained to me, it was but a temporary solution. There was still a lot of work ahead of us, but it was still much more effective than anything we've tried over the years. I shall play some Dauntless. What is burned? A house. Burned, yes! A house. But apparently, his friend. Everything is burned down. Everything, apparently. Not just a house, everything. And he hardly seemed to notice. He didn't see a burning house. So yeah. Oh, nice. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. The house was that was mentioned in the page before. Oh. Ensuring the solution getting closer and all is drifting away, days by days. Huh, maybe. We've spent almost a week in the mines, but it was worth it. We came back home to... Wait, did I read this? We came home back... Wait, I did read this, didn't I? Yes, I did. Greytail suggests a trip to the mountains. I too have heard the old lady tell stories of a temple in the mountains. Maybe there we'll find a solution. But for the first time in all these years, we're actually enjoying life. I'm thinking of a transfer to an airport closer to a village so that I could spend more time with my family. And it looks like we have a baby on the way. Evil splashing. Evil splashing. Oh, sorry, I almost put out the fire. Careful, evil splashing. Haha, we have confused him. Yes, you have. Well, baby's on the way. What are these solutions? Who's that Greytail? Lots of pages are torn out. Well, now I'll try to keep my own diary. My first entry. I haven't been to Grandpa's since my early childhood, but recently he has invited me to visit her in the village for the summer holidays. I was so happy I could hardly wait till the completion of my studies. After a long night on the train, I got off at the Hillshire station and hurried to Grandma's house. After all these years, she hasn't changed a bit. She's still as sweet and kind as I remember. We decided to have some tea, but it turned out she had run out of it. So she offered me to get some from Corsac. Shouldn't be asking, not offering. Offering is you giving. I'm giving you a task to do. I remembered that strange old fox. He is a local herbalist and lives in a house under a tree called the Den. The tree he calls the Den. In my childhood, I was so terrified to go there. Even with my grandpa, Corsac always seemed a little strange to me, and I felt uncomfortable in his den. But the lack of tea feels wrong. I'll have to pay him a visit. Who just tears down pages from their diaries? Maybe it's a cool air. Maybe it's a part of the puzzles that he wanted to give to her. Like, if you want to know the rest of the story, go find him. I don't know. Grandpa's chest. I found Grandpa's old chest in the workshop. It turned out locked with a complicated lock. And it looks like one of the parts is missing. I'll have to look for something for the missing part and open it. I wonder what Grandpa's been keeping there. Untold riches? Arcane knowledge? A pair of boots and a stack of handkerchiefs? It could be anything, as long as it's within the chest's size. Here, Foxy, fetch. No. Wow, a real lantern. Nice. Too bad it's empty and has no wick. I'll take it. What, useless bottles but useful tin can? Where are your priorities? Bottles are so much cooler. A pile of various boxes. Grandpa never finished building this model. I have no idea what he needed these rocks for. They're rupees. See, those are green, so they're worth 1. That's a blue, so it's worth 5. And there's the red one, worth 20. He kept his little bits of riches. A collection of butterflies. Anything else? Anything else? Nope. You said you'd like to live in a village, and I'm the opposite, maybe because I already live in a village. Well, everyone has their interests of where they'd like to live. I love nature and countrysides. Whenever my family goes for a vacation, just a trip, and we see actual greenery, it just looks so nice. So yeah. Oh, I was gonna say we do have a glass jar, but this is the tea jar. All right, so I'll remember this. Sweet. Unlimited little dandelion wishes. And we're gonna spread these weeds across the land. There's your death and destruction. Everyone panicking and being crazy. Go like, where did all these dandelions come from? And it just shows me just blowing them all over the place. Well, I have allergies, so nature ain't for me. Aw, crap. Eat the weeds. Oh, come on. I can't eat everything, especially if they're not meant for eatings. A great place for rest and camping and a camping site. Eat the jar. My friends and I used to come here and play and hang out. We'd bring hot tea and sandwiches. I'd often bring pie for everyone. Indeed, my grandma is a pie master. Corsac, the old fox. He doesn't hide from society, does he? Quite the opposite. Just making sure I can click on everything. Eat everything you're not supposed to eat. Nah, I won't do that. Eat thine planet. Then play the game Tasty Planet. I've seen Markiplier play that, so you can go ahead and play that. That's not this game, though. Corsac. You can't miss this sign. Make it bigger. Make it a giant post in the middle of the room. I really don't feel like going to Corsac's. Little raspberries. Do not the sun. No, not the sun. Yes, the sun. You were right on top of that one. Oh, never mind. You said that. Eat the sun. No, not the sun. Yes, the sun. Just not the sun. Eat everything else. Ew. What slob lives in this burrow? I don't recall this burrow being here. An old rope was used to lift things up with that. My lord's son, I will not let thine eat thee. You silly gasball, you can't run with no legs. This curtain used to be snow white. It's shaded. That's from the bright morning sun. The sun catcher. I think it's missing a bit of glass. By the looks of it, oh, it has red, orange, yellow, green. It's missing a blue, if we're going with the whole rainbow. I think we used to hang something onto this hook. This thingy? First I need to fix the lantern. True. It doesn't look like it would fit here anyway. Okay. Float, my lord. This plate, it's space. There's no air or water to float in. Or any liquid. Ah! Oh, this is my old doll. A rope for lifting things and brave folks up. If I remember correctly. A yoink. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Anything to do with anything do cool. I got a rope. Anything to escape? Well, we got a burrow here. I need to get some tea. And was that a sun catcher? No one shall catch my lord. Whee! I don't think a fox has a mouth big enough to swallow a star. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, never let it fade away. There used to be fish in this swamp. Grandpa used to troll them. Fish like shiny things. There's no chance to get lost on your way to him. Can I click on you? I can't. I want to click on you. I wonder if one could catch anything here now. Have you ever seen a real fox? Those have giant mouths and fire immunity. Oh, someone Discorded me. And anything that get close enough would probably just burn to a crisp. And as soon as they get close enough. And yes, I've seen a real fox. Once stole bait, and I was while I were fishing with Dad and Grandpa. The bait was shrimp. Well, clever fox. He found a way to eat. She found a way to eat. Look at that. Blueberries. Blink. I already have blueberries. Collect them. Pop them in your pocket. Save some for later. Ha, that was my lord's protection. That is my lord's protection. He burns things. Dad tried to get the fox away by throwing rocks in the fox's direction. Ow. I've never been to that part of the forest before. I have no business there. Corsac must be growing some herbs here. I have no idea what he needs these for. Ah, tweets. I'm not strong enough to rip off a burdock leaf, but I have a knife. Shink. Such an enormous leaf. An umbrella burdock. Hello, my name's Leah. I've come to get some tea from you. Oh well. Corsac sounds like someone who owns Herbalife. It's a cool name. Eat the pie. I can. Not yet. Because I did play a bit into the game, and the pie can be used for something. So, I'm not going to. We can when we get back to Grandma's house. The nest. I climbed up into the nest today. That's what we used to call our old oak tree house back in the childhood. I remember Grandpa taking me home from there whenever my friends and I stayed until dark, and I was afraid to go alone. He would come to the oak with his lantern and call us by hooting like an owl. And then we'd walk back together, see my friends to their homes, and soon be home ourselves. Childhood. What the? Come on. Crap. This is being annoying. I can't click on my Discord. I guess I'll do it later. Please eat the pie. Don't eat the pie! Eat the pie! I'll begin plotting on how to kill the sun if you don't eat the pie. Eat the pie! Alright, I'll get a new piece. Nothing bad is gonna happen if I eat just one. There you go. Satisfied? No one answers when I knock. I think there's no one home if there's smoke coming out of the chimney. I think that no one would be home if there was a smoke coming out of the chimney. Alright, this is up to you guys. What should I do to try to get inside? My inventory is this. I wanted to plot on how to kill the sun. Oh well, I guess that's a plan for another day. You saved my lord! I am forever in your debt! Alright, the debt is... I want you guys to figure out how to solve this conundrum. With my inventory of goodies, how will I get inside? I'll give you guys a little bit of time to guess. Tea. The tea's in the house. I need to get into the house to get the tea. I don't have any tea. Chimney. Smoke is coming out of the chimney, so our herbalist must be at home.